I like Lego. I don't really like Funko Pops, except for this one, because it's Gamorrean Guard, and Gamorrean Guards are cool. But anyway, I've never been that particularly big of a fan of BrickHeads. So when I, last weekend, was at Star Wars Celebration and had the opportunity to buy this set early, the Endor Heroes BrickHeads, I bought it mainly because it was a month early and I got a special tile with it. But I don't really know what I was going to do with this because I could either save to build for later, but that ruins the purpose of me getting it early, or I could build it, but just building it's a bit boring, isn't it? So I wondered what I could do to make the build of this a little bit special, and I figured, I wonder if I could build these without looking at the box, without looking at the instruction manual, just knowing the 5 characters that was in it, and seeing, I could probably do that. So I'm gonna open up the set right now, live on camera. Let's, do I have a tool? Brick separator, why not? Let's tear open these flaps and destroy this lovely box, because it is a nice box. That was not supposed to happen, but the tape's off. Absolutely a C grade box, anyone that wants to? So I cannot resell this now because I have just demolished that seal. Let's do the other one. Maybe I should have just used a knife or something a bit simpler. Nope, still not there. Still not there. Oh, there we go. So that's the seal, nicely ripped open. So we can open that. This was not how this was supposed to go. Take the pieces, dump them out over there. Box, that's too much of a clue. We can get rid of that. That was meant to go out the doors. Wasn't meant. This is a disaster through and through. Instruction manuals as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and where's the 5th one? 5th one here. Don't need those. Bin mag, got that. Straight into there, don't need that as well. Let's mix all 5 of the 5 bags, I'm guessing, yeah. Mix them all together so I don't know which piece came from which BrickHead, and see what I can do, shall we? I got into my Endor uniform and everything wearing all my green clothes, except for this lovely purple piece at the bottom here. Let's start building, shall we?
The first thing we do is drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of parts into the bowl, and with a little bit of assistance, we mix it all up. After a thorough mixing, you of course take your ingredients and spread them all out onto the table before dropping your camera onto the parts, because the NTSS channel is known for nothing but quality. So I got to work on my first BrickHeads, that being the R2-D2. I figured because his color palette was of course the most different from all the other ones and just mainly white pieces, he shouldn't be too difficult to build, and to be honest, he wasn't really. It all came together quite simply, all in all. Let me show him to you.
Hey, so I finished up R2-D2. I thought this would be the easiest one going first because of all the color combinations. That was kind of true, but I don't know why there's like a load of these pieces here, these white round pieces with holes in. I thought they'd all be built into the R2 somewhere. They're not. I'm also very confident that he should not have a third leg in this set because it looks very weird, so we're gonna pop that section off, but I think it looks quite good. I'm not sure how he connects to the ground because the way I've done it, I've used tiles as his feet. And also I'm definitely missing a piece around the back of the head. But besides that, I think this looks quite good, and I'm ready to move on to the next one. Who the next one is, I have no idea, because I picked this one because it's the most unique in color-wise. But I think the next one I should go with should probably be the other little animal. The other one that I know is a 3x3, which is the Ewok, which I know that this is the body hair for. So we're going to start with this and go from there to build out the Ewok.
So, BrickHeads number 2 was Wicket the Ewok. This one, again, quite simple to build based off the color palette. Although I really struggled to get this head to look correct. You can see I messed around with a while of just getting the eyes on a 1x2 plate. That didn't end up working. This hood was kicking my butt for a fair while before I was able to figure something out. What I figured out in the end was not great, but I guess it kind of looks like an Ewok, and even that's being kind to myself.
Yeah, I've finished up Wicket. He looks a little bit like a goblin with the ears on the top, and his face is not really like covered by the hood, but it's there. He's got a little tail on the back as well. Don't know if that's in the set, but I think all the major features are there. I'm sure in the set he holds a stick. The way I've done the arms is just with cheese slope, so we can't hold a stick. So I don't know where that's gonna go. Maybe if I find a way to attach a clip to the back. Maybe using these or in fact, actually, if I use this piece here and I can undo this, I'm going to do some live building there for you. It was here, then there was this bar, and then a lightsaber piece. So if I build that stick there, he can hold it onto his back like a little ninja there. So he's got his stick ready to attack people later on, and that is our second brickheads. If I move them along to this side, just here you can see we've got R2D2 and Wicket. Now we actually get onto the characters, which we've got Leia, Lando, and Luke. Let's go with Lando, because I know he uses the different blues, so I can just make sure to get rid of those in this next build, just so I don't lose them anywhere, and then I can start on the twins. It's the most difficult one for the end. So yeah, let's do that. Let's build Lando Calrissian.
And this is where the video takes a turn. If things were not already chaotic enough, partway through building Lando's head, you may see on the side that I decided, oh, it would be a really good idea if I gave him teeth. And from there on out to the end of the video, I kind of just lost my mind. Yeah, so I'll be very curious for you to see the final version of this, because I remember when I first start showing this off, I literally cannot stop laughing. So, hope you enjoy Lando.
Okay. Okay, so I've finished the next one. Oh no. We've got Lando here. I'm sorry. You can see he's quite a smiley boy, because Lando's of course known for his smile. So I decided to give him that in my version of the brickheads of him. Besides that, I think he looks quite good. Look, I know the teeth is not right. I just was putting it together and I was like, Lando's got a right, he's always got a nice smile on, doesn't he? I wonder if I can represent that somehow. Oh, let's see what white pieces I've got left after the R2. But this is what we're going with for Lando just now. I could have just ended up calling this a cursed figures list, cursed brickheads mock, but like this one, there's still something. The plate definitely shouldn't be hanging off the rest of the face. I think the mask should be built around the face. I think the R2 is actually going to end up being quite close. These two lists, so I'm also realizing I've got a bunch of these 6x6 plates about. I'm guessing these are for the stands, because I know that they each come with their individual stands. I don't know what other pieces go in those, or if I need to make specially designed ones to fit these two guys. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do the one with the tiles on his feet. But yeah, I'll do the stands last based on whatever pieces I've got left. But we've got two left. That'll be Luke and Leia. What I can remember from the box when I started this video this morning was that Leia definitely looked the most complicated. So I'm going to build out Luke first. That also means I get to do more hair, yay, because probably the most interesting build techniques you'll ever find in brickheads are the way they do the hair. So I had fun doing my own one for the Lando. And the one I do for Luke should also be very interesting. So let me show you that when I start building him now.
So with Lando, whilst the teeth were a little bit of a joke, I tried to build the rest of him quite accurately. This one I started with a very in-depth design using some bracket pieces to get some nice lined up tiles, but it becomes quickly apparent once I start the hair. It all goes out the window. Any type of seriousness I'd planned at the beginning of this is gone. I'm just doing it for memes now and just seeing how ridiculous I can make these characters.
Okay, I'm slowly starting to lose my mind. I've just finished my second to last of the brickheads. Here is Luke. I went for most of the body thinking, oh, I'm gonna make a nice regular look. Then we get to the hair. He clearly took after his father, and to the emo side and was told that he had to go to bed, and he wasn't very happy with that. And yeah, so he's got his little sleeves on, and he's ready to go. Yeah, this, I don't know between these two which is more cursed. In fact, I do know this one looks like a chipmunk with the big teeth. But yeah, this is also, I just realized I kind of built one of them quite a lot taller than the other one. So, something's definitely gone quite wrong. But hey ho, we've got one build left. I don't know how I can. Look at them stood next to each other. It's like Dad taking his kid out. Right. Anyway, we've got one build left, that being Leia. If I push them all together, these are all the pieces we have to do it. I pretty much burned through all of the good dark tan pieces on Luke's hair. You can see he's got quite the mop. So I'm not sure what I've got left to go through with Leia. I'm also running out of these snot bricks quite easily. I think I've got quite a lot of tan ones for the face, but yeah, as far as I'm concerned, she's only got one printed piece, that being this belt. And then, yeah, the eyes, and also this cookie as well, I'm pretty sure she's meant to be holding. But besides that, let's finish our final brickheads and then we can show them all off together. Let's do that.
So here we go, on to the last one, which is Leia. You can tell I was drastically running out of pieces here. I just kept saying to myself, oh, it's camo, it'll all go together in the end. This is definitely the most challenging of the 5 outfits, so probably shouldn't have saved it for last in hindsight, because you can tell I was definitely met with parts limitations. But in the end, I did finish a build. I guess we can say that at least. Let's have a little look at her, shall we?
And there's our fifth and final brickhead, the cookie-wielding Leia. Now as I built this one, even smaller than the Lando. So I don't know if Luke is way too tall, she's way too short, or what's going on. This is my collection of leftover pieces. A lot of these should definitely not be here. There's a lot of 2x4 plates. Actually, quite a few 2x4 plates. I'm not sure where they live. Yeah, so this is all I can make out of the bases. As far as, I think I can do, like, one full proper one. One, like, half one. And just looking at the instructions, I think some of them had, like, these plates in as well. These jumper plates. I think I've only got one of those left, though. So I'll just have to do, like, a regular 1x2 on that one, and then yeah, that's pretty much all I can do for those. So I can put 2 of them down on the actual stands, and the rest can either stand on the plates like Luke and Lando. And as I said before, R2-D2, I don't know what to do with him. He can sit on this brown brick here as if he's just taking a little plop. So there we go. These are my 5 custom brickheads based off of the set. I'm gonna go grab the box that I threw down the stairs earlier to show how they compare. So here they all are, the heroes of Endor. Oh no! So we've got from left to right, we've got emo Luke taking after his dad, and R2-D2, which is not that dissimilar at all from the actual set. I think I did a pretty good job on that one, besides the blue and the silver being mixed up. That's quite fair. And I also didn't do the legs quite right. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that one. Good to started there. The hair looks like okay from the body down, even though I'm still not sure where these pieces in the legs went in the actual build. But that's looking quite good until you get to the hair, and then it just becomes a disaster. Yeah, as I said, R2's fine. Lando, see, the one in the set is actually quite good. I just massively messed it all up and made him just, yeah, wildly incorrect. I haven't even given him ears. I'm pretty sure the ears I gave to this guy's arms. Speaking of which, here's an Ewok who was eating the wrong type of mushrooms in the Endor forest. Even if I do put the face on properly, it's just, yeah, dodgy. And then there's Leia at the end here, which you can definitely tell is the one where I completely ran out of pieces and tried to make some custom camo out of the top band, which I think doesn't look horrific. But then if you just go around the back, you can see where I started to cut corners massively, specifically that corner there. And yeah, some interesting bits for sure. But we've got a nice selection of spare pieces here, which I don't know what to do with. Like, yeah, some of these parts just definitely should not have been spare. But that's it for this video. Hopefully you liked it, something a little bit different. I had to do something with this set, and this is what I've decided, making cursed brickheads without following instructions. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, a like would be very much appreciated. Comment which out of these 5 you think is the best. Obviously this one. And out of these 5, which one you think is the worst. Probably this one. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And goodbye.